Virgo. So I just got done with Leo's reading. I'm cleaning up after it now. And I thought it interesting that in the beginning of the reading for Leo, I caught a little Virgo energy there, but it was only a hint. So if you are dealing with a Leo, or you may have a little bit of it in your chart or something, or you may be dealing slightly with a Leo, but I get that energy there. But as I was telling Leo, this week with my work, we had issues with the number 8 this week. The number 8 was definitely a missing number, and it was a pattern. And I did notice that in the Leo reading, well, Leo was actually missing the communication factor from the number 8. Also, Scorpio energy in there a little bit too. And then they were also missing with the number 8. They were missing the 8 of Cups, which is walking away from things that don't serve us. And there was a refusal. It all came together nicely in Leo. So I'm very curious how this number 8, because it was a pattern through my work week across the board. So I'm wondering if it's going to be the same, because you know everything in your life is a mirror reflection. For my readings, I get a lot of time to focus on meditations and things while I'm doing my day job. And it kept coming up, and at first I thought it was for Leo, the next reading, because I've been needing to get my readings done for a few days, but I've been exhausted, and I won't read exhausted. And so now I'm wondering if what's going to happen with the number 8s in Virgo. And 8 is a Virgo number when you're looking at Pentacles. That's about work. That's about creating a plan. That's about putting the plan in, you know, in order and keeping the order of things. So, Virgo, let's see where that's at for you. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell so you know when I post my other content. And let's go ahead and get over here and see what is in store for our Virgo collective as well. I'm Jamie with Southeastern Soul Tribe, if you have not already met me. And yes, I read from my car because I'm a busy gal, and it's too much commotion where I stay. All right, spirit angels, ancestors, and guides for our Virgo collective. Please, messages that you have about their relationships or the information that they need to know for their highest good regarding their personal, professional, and other relationships most on their mind. You got the all tied up reversed. Okay, because Leo got it in the upright. So it pops out for you in the reverse, which to me is no coincidence. The number 5 card's being stuck in the middle. Stuck in the middle with you. But not so much, because we might be letting go of something that we have previously already been tied up in. So you may actually get the 8 of Cups card. We shall see. Something about the third chakra here. There's something about balancing that earth energy, getting us centered. Fushwava. Yes. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. And as promised, you know, I always read these Archangel cards, descriptions to you, or I give you the highlights of them. Either way, life force energy, emotions of desire. This is your solar plexus energy. It's very Virgo-ish, but Venus, no, not Venusian, Mercurial. Anyway, it's the center of your life force energy. It's what makes you tick. The issues revolve around emotions of desire and your personal energy. So you may be starting to get enthusiastic, or that's coming. So it's time to complete your desires. Yes. getting past. And I think you see that because if the all tied up card comes in reverse, which means you're letting go of things you were previously tied to. And if you are dealing with a Leo, then I get the feeling that Virgo is leaving behind Leo, or there is something about a separation of those two energies. Or something about a lack of self-confidence had you tied up before and you're no longer having that issue, and that Leo energy is starting to expand for you. And financial constraints are lifting with that coming in the reverse, which is a 4 card. See, Leo was hanging on to those coins. They were crossed. Their 10 of Pentacles was crossed by 4 Pentacles. Holding on, not looking at the issue at hand. Here, your energy is actually releasing. This is financial constraints are lifting. And there's a desire that is being set on fire within your solar plexus. And that's probably the life force energy that's allowing you to you're becoming unstuck. This could be you, Virgo, or you're dealing with someone who is. And I have a heavy feeling that Leo is involved, or just the energy, that Leo energy. And that Leo energy may be infusing in here and creating a space for this solar plexus to light up a bit in order for you to make the forward movement needed to get off of this center space of being stuck in a stronghold of some kind. All right. For our Virgo collective, spirit angels, ancestors, guides, you guys may need to listen to that Leo reading if you're dealing with one, for sure. I don't often encourage cross watchers because that means you're more concerned about someone else and how they affect you than you are about your own personal growth. But if you're needing to see how another human that is involved in your world is affecting you with the correct objective on watching those things, you can learn from cross watching. But if you do it in a way where you're trying to control or manipulate a scenario to go into your favor based on what someone else is doing, it is likely to fail. Trust me, I used to be one of those. All right. Nope. Okay. I just heard I need to shuffle 4 more times. Probably because I came straight out of the Leo reading to do Virgo. 3 more times for Virgo spirit. Thank you for your reprimand. I felt that much more than I showed you guys just then. 2 and 3. I just heard 1 more to grow on. Really? Are you growing something new, Virgo? One to grow on. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Oh, yeah, kids. There's that earth energy. Or you got a new job, a new thing, you got a new project, holding on to that. It's like, hey, look what I can do. Hey, Mom, look what I can do. I can do anything better than you. Anything you can do, I can do better. What's crossing the Page of Pentacles for Virgo? 2 wants to come out. Interesting. The 5 of Pentacles is in the reverse. We're no longer feeling left out. We do not feel left out in the cold. We're not sad anymore. That's leaving. And this Tower is in reverse. So there's a monkey in the wrench. Is that right? Maybe you need a monkey wrench. Monkeys in barrels. I don't know. But we're afraid. When the Tower is reversed, we fear that a foundation is going to fall down. But you got to realize that that's supposed to happen. You don't have to fear towers. The person I'm looking at has a new opportunity, but that very fear may actually cause it to manifest. So be careful about that. You have to be in a position of allowance, Virgo. And yeah, so you may be, although that's fearing, your Five of Pentacles is actually in the reverse. The all tied up's reverse, and financial constraints are lifting. So you may be actually be manifesting through this new opportunity, this new job, or this new idea that you have about Pentacles. So that's about a foundational energy, things that are tangible. It's a tangible thing, or you received a message about it, or you're about to send one out, give one. You've got the Pentacle in your hand. This page does. So if this is you, you might be the sender. If this is not you, you may be in receipt of, but afraid just a little bit. But kind of like pages would be, you know. Pages, they don't have enough wisdom, so to speak, yet about what they're doing to know, and they're not quite the fool. So they might make a calculated decision to something new, but it's more calculated. The fool just jumps in with both feet, says, wee! But the fool energy's not here. In the recent past, show me for... Okay. There was a lot of investment made somewhere in the recent past, Virgo, into something. What were we investing on in the recent past? Okay. This is you investing in yourself or creating plans around receiving love. This is all about receiving love and emotion, getting to an emotional connection. Or in this depiction, she's actually creating a free flow of energy in her space and connecting to the divine. If you notice, the triangle is complete here in this card. And that is what the plan was going for. Virgo, holding the light. You could also have been looking at a water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. As the Hermit yourself, the Virgo energy looking at a water energy, hoping to create a divine connection or feeling like that you're investing in a divine connection with this other person. Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. But on the scene now is this new thing. But there's a fear here. Show me what the dreams and hopes are. Thank you. Okay. We're hoping that there's a lot of options to choose from. Here's Leo. I knew Leo was going to come into factor. But this could be Aries or Sagittarius too, but the reason I always see Leo in this card is the lion. See the lion in the back? In this card, in the Light Seers, the King of Wands is Leo. Leo has all the confidence in the world. The thing is, they're very fixed sign. So Leo's stubborn. They will go straight up after what they want if they're in the upright because they're confident. If that person is in the reverse, their confidence ain't really there, but boy, do they get really torn up in the pants. They get hot pants. Their pants are on fire and they can't go anywhere. And sometimes they like to try to lie to kick it. All right? Five of Swords. In our heads. Zombie. Yeah, we're thinking a lot about the options that are on the table here. But hell, we are in full confidence what we know what we want. But it's still bugging us. I mean, we're scratching our head about it. We've got our eyes shut. And we're like, God, I don't feel bad. But I sure the hell don't want this to fall apart either. Because I can't take no more losses. That's what this says to me. Damn, there's been a lot of investment. I made this plan. I tried to work on this connection. And now I've got this new opportunity on the table for stability, something that is tangible on earth that I can put my hands on, mold, create, and I have the confidence around it. But there's a little piece inside of me that is really bothered in here. What's coming in the near future in this energy? Staying the same. Now, Leo had the Knight of Cups in the recent past coming in the upright. But in the near future, Virgo has the Knight of Cups as the opportunity was on the table. But dude ain't coming. He ain't on his horse, or you already missed the opportunity, or they missed the opportunity. Or this could be a younger, masculine, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that may not be in the best of energies. I'll say it that way. This opportunity is looking over here at that, though, for some reason. What about that energy? Why is the Knight of Cups reversed here, Spirit? The Ace. All right. So the Ace would have already had to be here, and here we are skipping to the page. Or this opportunity didn't come from this one. We might have been, the way that she's looking over here at this Knight of Cups, we might have been expecting this to come from a water energy, from a space of love maybe. And we thought that we could get tangible from a water energy, from love, but the tangible opportunity ain't coming from that direction. Over here, it looks like it might have been coming from the divine. We've got it in our hands, so it means it's already been introduced, but it wasn't coming from this. In the near future, we may actually be looking at that. What do we need to know this for, and why is that backwards, Spirit? Why is that here? Oh, somebody didn't heal. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. There's a stop there. Healing was on the table, and it's come to a halt. So, I keep seeing a traffic. I'm seeing a traffic cop stop. And while, he's waving the other traffic around to come on through. But you're stopped. Or this individual stopped. Stop. Collaborate and listen. Ice is back with a brand new edition. Ice, baby. Somebody's cold and indifferent. We don't see it. We expected love because we got big cup of love for it. We want to receive it. But this is a knight. This is masculine energy. This is feminine. If we were expecting that from a water sign, that's not where it's coming from. And it ain't coming from an Aquarius either. This is a mystery. Why can't we see this, Spirit? I'm surprised the moon ain't here right now. Surprised the moon. Yep, there's another when pigs fly in the reverse. Yep. It's like I knew it. I knew that wasn't even, no. That's the Page of Cups. It ain't coming from the kids. It ain't coming from the teenagers. And it ain't coming from this water sign. Whatever's coming ain't coming from there. Up ahead. What is Virgo not seeing that is coming? There may be a Pisces who's waiting to hear from Spirit, but they're hanging upside down hoping to get enlightenment from the water. So you may be dealing with a Pisces that while it's on the table for the opportunity to come from that person, the way that I'm getting in this reading here, because this there's a defense is being dropped, or they're no longer defending, or we are no longer defending a Pisces. But it's also an energy of this Pisces is hanging down, but they're looking in the wrong direction for enlightenment. Or they may be getting ready to go into the emotions. It may not be a Pisces. It may be someone, this may be an individual or an energy that you are taking on where you're stopping for just a moment. Or this Pisces is being stopped so they can do a deep dive into their emotions and lay down their defenses so that the penetration of whatever this was supposed to expand here can expand, but it may not be on your path. That healing may need to come while they were looking toward a fiery energy. The water sign was looking toward fire for this. They were looking for that passion from the fire. And when their passion, what they didn't look at, was coming from the water. So the water sign is actually needing to look into the water. I'm also hearing this water sign may be learning to scry. There may be a water sign energy that you're dealing with, Virgo, that is being put, I'm hearing, forced into a position to learn to scry. If they weren't concentrating before, they have nothing else to do. What a message. Wow. You surprise me all the time, Lord. Anyway, let's get back to Virgo, can we? Why are we looking on? Is this a spy reading? I kind of feel like I'm not talking to a Virgo. Or it ain't your sun sign. I might be talking to a different Virgo placement, or you're looking at someone who's a Virgo. I'm going to put this back because I wasn't thinking of intentions when I shuffled, but somebody might not feel bad here. Any more outside influences for Virgo? What they don't see coming. Judgment Day. It's either here or it's coming. But looking to the divine, judgment is in the upright. There may be 2 cycles that we've gone through here. With the 20 card here, that's 2 cycles of 10 that has reached a completion. But up against that with the stop, we're no longer working. We're no longer allowing the student-teacher scenario to come to place. But we also making a judgment call that we are no longer teaching. We're looking up at this water energy, and we're looking up at Aquarius as well. What is the possible outcome for Virgo? This is going to get us out of our head. The Nine of Swords is going in reverse. We're no longer where we were in a position of really, really being jammed up here. We were almost to that completion point, but this is going to bring us away from that energy. What else? For the outcome here, potential outcome for a Virgo collective. Yeah, the world. So going from the 20 up here, based on the judgment call that's made, it ends the cycle with the world. Yes, the number 21. And then here we are. This is another release card for you. The 4 of Pentacles is in reverse. So we're going to let go of that lack mentality that we were having, that Leo was having. Leo was having a lack mentality, holding on tight, not looking. Now we're looking at the end of the cycle. We may start to open our eyes to that and actually examine from an outer perspective, because you notice this 4 of Pentacles is outside of the circle that we were in when we completed the world cycle. So now we're on the outside of it, and we can objectively look to that cycle to do an examination, pull on that Virgo energy, and or maybe even Gemini energy, and do an examination here of what was happening here. I feel like that this Virgo particularly could have been dealing with Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, heavy on the Pisces for sure, and a Leo energy. And there you were in your own reading, or you could be dealing with another Virgo as well. Or you may be a cross watcher, which I felt heavily too, because there was the stop. You can't go any further. Everybody else come on around. So something is being stopped. There's a block being applied, a brake being applied. And I don't think anybody saw that coming. That's what I'm feeling. Any advice for Virgo? What advice does Virgo need here? If you were dealing with a Leo, neither you or the Leo feels bad. You don't feel like anything went down the drain. So if you had situations with a Leo, or you thought there was some kind of angst, there's not. You and the Leo are cool. But in the advice section, what I'm seeing is that there is a decision here, but we're putting a blindfold onto the past, or we're leaving it on, but we've also got our back turned to an emperor who's in the reverse. Aries, Taurus, or Libra. This could be a husband, a father, somebody that is has the power in their own right to run an empire, like I say all the time. Either you or them. Somebody don't want to look. Somebody's not operating in the best, and somebody don't feel bad about it. We feel like that there are no lost opportunities, but there's also no teamwork or collaboration here with Three of Cups. Or we're cutting out third parties that we don't want to look at. And it's also an energy of, I don't have time for the emotions around this either. Either you or them. And the advice, Spirit, would be what then? Communicate. The Eight of Wands. So here's if you're dealing with a Leo, okay, it's your responsibility to communicate with that Leo now. The lines of communication are open, or this is your message too. They were missing the Eight of Wands. They were also missing the Eight of Cups. But you have the Eight of Wands. What is the other? You also have the Ace of Cups. It's your responsibility to communicate and make an offer to a Leo. Or you're supposed to communicate emotionally from an upright position. Making a new opportunity for this Ten of Pentacles that was sitting in the upright at the base of their reading. No more fighting or conflict, though. That can't be on the table. That's the advice. Aha. And here's Leo with the strength in the upright, because in Leo's own reading, they were in the reverse. Here it is in the upright. There's Leo again, 2 times in the upright here. Somebody feels like that they weren't getting any new ideas from Spirit. And there's Libra energy with Justice here, and Gemini energy trying to create. We're trying to gain balance and create something new. And we do not want to run away in the night with this information. And we don't want nobody running away from us, because we're trying to be in calmer waters. Or we're getting ready to take a trip. We're getting ready to get on a boat and head out over the sea. We may take a trip down into the water, into our emotions, so we can open that up and gain a little bit of balance. So now Gemini and Libra come on the set for Virgo. So your advice here, Virgo, is that there may be something coming in the near future that you thought was coming from water energy that may actually either be coming from a Leo, a Libra, or Gemini, or there's balance going to be had within a relationship around any of those. But the Aquarian energy, and there's a lack of doing what's best for number one, yourself and the collective. That's in the reverse up here. Or they're simply just an Aquarius that is not in their highest good, or a water sign doing the same thing, or a combination of all those. Or I'm talking to a cross watcher who's spying on a Virgo. I don't know. Either way, the opportunity ain't coming from water. It ain't coming from Aquarius. But it may very well be coming from Libra, Gemini, or Leo. And that's all I know, Virgo. That is your reading. So, for those of you who hang in here and stayed around, please like, share, and subscribe if you love my readings. I also offer personal readings. They're $35. The information's below or in the About section. Please ring the bell so you know when I post new readings. And until next time, much love and light to you and yours. Virgo, thank you.